In today's video, I'm going to take sprint pole on a drying track. But first of all, if you missed the previous episode at Silverstone, I recommend go and check them out before seeing this one, because spoiler alert, safety car kind of ruined a good result there. I mean, he finished P8, so not the end of the world. It could be worse, but it could be a lot better, to be honest. Now, R&D wise, we've got front downforce. That's going to come on before the race, so that's why that. Major... It's a minor tyre wear, but it's not available yet, so I'm going to save the R&D points. Mark's suggesting the weather forecast is mixed. Annoyingly, on this weather forecast, it doesn't show sprint qualifying, so sprint qualifying is having a mixed qualifying. But here we are on the R&D chart. That R&D upgrade on the front downforce is actually put in front of Mercedes and Red Bull. So Red Bull are now the 6th fastest team, Mercedes the 5th fastest team, Ferrari have come out of nowhere, pulled up absolute blinded to be the 2nd fastest team now. Upgrades for Audi and Haas as they try to move themselves up the order. But we'll move then to sprint quali, and confirmation here is the rain at the start, but it's minimal. And I think you can tell what's going to happen next. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. First, I'm going to set myself a time which isn't going to be competitive. Haven't done a lot of wet weather driving on F125. It just hasn't rained in my career modes at all, and it's 56.6. I don't know if that's competitive or not, because people are now setting dry times. Some people have gone out early. I decided to cut it very fine, and I think across the line with this 1 second to go there. So that was perfect. But yes, I'm going to speed run through this sprint quali as well. I'm going to a little bit of a nice slipstream from the Alpine there. Purple first sector as well. I'm having the best of the conditions. The AI have set their times as well. So I'm going to go down towards Pouhon, and there's a bit of a bump which has unsettled me, and I've missed the apex. But yeah, there is an invisible bump on the way into Pouhon. We're going to be seeing a lot of that in today's video. Hopefully that can be fixed like they did at turn 4, but knowing the fact that they've taken turn 4 Bahrain, how long they've taken to fix it, probably not. As well as we come then through the final corner, up to the line, what will this be? It's a 45.6. Ladies and gentlemen, that is pole position for the sprint as well. Lewis Hamilton a 10th behind, 2 tenths behind, and then there's a bit of a gap to the rest of the field. The 2 Haas cars are up here. Sainz as well. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of Sainz or the Red Bull because they seem to have gone backwards to the back half of the grid. Stroll's in the top 10 as well in his dustbin. And what happened to Leclerc? Sonoda, Hadjar and Norris. Norris, the championship leader, qualified last. As well, you can see a few people went out early, Colapinto and Alonso and Antonelli. So, yes, it's time to move to the sprint. So, it's going to be the softs, because I kind of want to save the mediums and the hards for the race. So, and plus it's only 5 laps as well. So, this will be a good judge. 5 lights then for the sprint here in Belgium, and away we go. It's an okay start. Can Hamilton pull alongside? Of course, Hamilton taking a sprint win in 2025 in China. Defending inside there though, and already 1% on the rear tyres as well. But I've retained the lead for now, hoping to keep this in a straight line. I have got lowish wins. I think it's 9.3, which it's not Monza 0.0 levels, but it is close. As contact there with Hamilton actually. Didn't really feel that, but. Yeah, fortunately for Lewis, no damage, but you can see that I don't really have the pace to be up here. The Ferrari is a much faster car, and already the rear tyre wear is starting to go off. I desperately want that minor tyre upgrade as well. Jump to lap 3. This is just trying to hold on. If I can hold on for a sprint, sadly not, and Hamilton's gone past with DRS, and that's pretty much it. As well as a replay of this, yeah, I mean he has so much straight line speed there that he could just go past. I tried to come back on the next lap, but just wasn't close enough. Didn't quite have enough ERS. ERS is on the list. In actual fact, you can see 33% on the rear left, so the tyres were definitely dying. And for Ollie Behrman, You know, he's got to pass in front of his teammate. He decides to send it around the outside of the bus stop as well. He'll have the inside of the bus stop, but I've got the better traction at the bus stop. Thank you very much. It will be a British 1, 2, 3.
Yes, mate, I'll take that.
Yeah. Slightly disappointed we couldn't get the win, but I'll take P2. It's a good haul of points, and I don't usually do well in the sprint, to be honest. So, to be honest, yeah, I'll take it, but I would have much preferred to have held on for a sprint win. But nevertheless, it is going to be it is P2. So, yeah, 48. The pace quite wasn't there today as well. Stroll and Gasly had shockers as well as they finished way down. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do in actual qualifying. It's a dry qualifying, so don't expect pole positions. And first lap is good enough. P10, by the way, as well. Again, cutting it fine to the line with a couple of seconds to go this time. Just giving himself a little bit more time to get to the line, really. I actually left about a quarter of a minute early, but because of having to slow up for everyone going through, the AI left about 3 minutes too early as well. But look at that, 2 tenths gained already, and we're only just at the top of Eau Rouge and Radion, whatever you want to call it. Down to the top first sector. This is where I should be fastest, and it's not. It's only a green first sector, but 6 tenths faster than Norris, who's not having a good weekend. He's 12th place as well. He needs to get a move on. Is the championship leader on a lap? We'll have to wait and see as well. I've gained 3 tenths now to move into the middle sector, the worst sector for me, really, as well. Is there going to be a bump this time down to Pouon? No, thankfully. As well, the bump will return probably in the race, as well as we move then into probably the worst part of this track. Through this section of corners, being blinded by the sun for some reason. Why is the sun at that position in the sky? It's supposed to be 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the middle of the summer, not 6 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock in the evening, really, when the sun is at that position in the summertime as well. And now, of course, a little bit of a twitch there, losing a slightly bit of time. Now we're coming into this high-flying section up to the bus stop. Hopefully all those cars are going to get out of the way. There has been towing around, giving me a distant tow. Can't quite really gain enough for the slipstream, but a little bit of time lost out the bus stop, and as a result of that, it is P11. A fraction more would probably put me P9, but it will be P10 because Ollie Behrman has got a 10-place grid penalty for illegal blocking. That must be with Doohan, because I wasn't with that. That wasn't me, by the way. Usually it's the player, but it's not. That wasn't me at all. So yes, Hamilton showing Ferrari have got speed. Norris having a shocker down in P13. Well, that'll be P12. Doohan will be starting from the back. So we'll see what we can do. On to the race day's Belgian Grand Prix. So we are down in the grid. Race strategy is a one-stop. Apparently softer in play. Don't believe that. Seems a lot of people are actually starting on sauce. I'm going to play it safe. It looks like my teammate can play it safe as well. And we'll go to the medium tyres as well. 5 red lights then for the Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa. And a little bit of a hole and away we go. Can I get in front of Gasly? That would be the target, and they're just going to try. I thought they were going to park to the right-hand side there, so I'll park to the right-hand side and get both Gasly and Russell. Can I get Leclerc as well? as we go side by side down the hill, but I've just decided I don't want to go side by side through Radion or Rouge, whatever it's called, as well. So instead I'll try go around the corner with no name. Can't quite do that either as well. And yeah, but instead I'm going to actually just send it at the bus stop. I didn't want to send it at the bus stop, but they were going so slowly through the bus stop. Looks like there's a Williams. I think it's Albon who's going a bit slowly, but yes, just round the outside, turn, well, off the bus stop, well, the inside, turning the outside, excuse me, of the bus stop. Lovely little expert manoeuvre there. Next up, Oscar Piastri, round the outside of turn 1, because they're going so slowly through the corners. I wonder if Albon's got some sort of damage there in the Williams as well. There's an Audi in the position as well. That's Hulkenberg, who's had a good qualifying as well. Forgot to mention him as well. But Piastri's going to try and come back with DRS. I'm going to leave him room on the inside, but a little bit of tarmac in there, but I'm forced him off really as well. And what's happened to Hulkenberg? He had a shocking exit there. Albon's forced him out, and I'm now down the inside, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is P5 already as well. So good progress made. Here's a replay. Hulkenberg was shoved out by Albon, and then lastly I was down the inside before you know it, and then just like that, Piastri's down, Hulkenberg's inside, and they're going to go side by side towards Pouon, and Piastri late on the brakes gets Hulkenberg as well up at the front. Hamilton still leads them. Ocon in second, Anthony third. These three are starting to run away from the top 4 as well, from the rest of the grid as well. So watching Piastri still under pressure a little bit from Nico Hulkenberg in the Audi. Oh, but hang on, Piastri's locked up and he's in the gravel. A huge mistake from the McLaren driver there. So Piastri's locked up. That's going to move everyone up as I'm now caught up to Albon as well. There's a bit of breathing room because Hulkenberg as well. He was behind me in that position. Obviously Piastri's in the way, but obviously he's lost a position to Leclerc there, and now he's going to lose a position to Alonso as well. And it looks like Russell started to wake up as well, and he is going to get Carlos Sainz. You know, the Ford engine is not great in this career mode at all. Red Bull really are going backwards in this career mode as well. But yeah, I'm sort of in clean air, but my tyre wear is increasing. And someone who's on the charge, Charles Leclerc, he is, you know, he didn't have the greatest of starts, but now he's starting to come back. So watching here the championship leader getting past Pierre Gasly as well. Can Norris just pick up a few points? It's been a bad weekend for him. He just needs to try and pick up a few points, as well as I'm sliding all over the place now. And I've decided, you know, look at this, drifting there through that corner. I've decided enough's enough. We've gone past the 25%. I might as well just let Leclerc go. I'm losing time to the top 3. The top 3 actually coming in. So, yeah, it's going to be the hard tyres. To be honest, it's what I expect. Hopefully the hards are good enough to go to the end of the race and they're not going to wear too much, because if there's nothing worse than a warm, hard tyre in the game, because you don't have the performance over a warm, medium or warm, soft, and it's just awful. But hopefully these tyres do last. Looks like I'm the only one going onto them at the moment though as well. I'm going to come out in P16 as well, as Hulkenberg, Sainz and co have also pitted. Hamilton though, he has pitted, but the problem with pitting early is we are stuck in a bit of traffic. There are people on mediums that are not probably going to try and go to the softs at the end of the race. And starting for me is Jack Doohan in the Alpine, circulating round at the back, and I've just gone on the inside of that corner. I mean, it's rare to make an overtake here. I've made an overtake here before, but it is rare to do so as well. Usually it's potentially leading up to the bus stop, but I had the superior grip, and that's just what the new tyres. I'm going to use these new hard tyres to perfection. Next up is Stroll, and that's just going to be a simple DRS overtake on Lance to relegate him down another position as well. Up at the front, look at this. Hamilton's got chopped off by Gasly, and Ocon's going to get both of them. And, well, can he get Gasly here? That's going to be crucial, because obviously that will give Ocon a bit of breathing room. If Gasly is in between himself and Hamilton, he is. So Ocon is your effective race leader once everyone makes their stop. But Leclerc, he has carried on. I suspect he will be on soft tyres. He'll be mounting a late charge. I wonder, though, has he got the tyre wear performance? Is he going to be undercut by me? We will find out. Next up for me is Isaac Hadjar, whose AI is nowhere near as good as he is in real life, and it is a textbook manoeuvre, but Hadjar's AI decides to come back at turn 1. Nothing really doing there, as well as they come into the pits. Now, Alonso's gone onto the hards, unfortunately for him. I don't know why they're doing that with 5 laps to go. If you're going to stay on those mediums for that long, you might as well pit for softs, to be honest, as well. Leclerc comes out in front, though, as well. But Alonso, he's having to go at Hulkenberg here. This is for position, of course, behind the best of the rest as well. But Hulkenberg, the medium tyres, proving well. And that's Norris fighting Gasly again. So it seems that the medium tyres, not for me, but for the AI, have hold on fantastically well. Leclerc's on a charge now on his soft tyres. He's got past Antonelli now. Next up will be his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who's still behind Ocon as well. So watching, unfortunately for Alonso, the hards are not working for him. And Russell's now gone past. Norris is closing in too. Also closing in is Charles Leclerc. He's going to go... Hamilton could have made this easier for his teammate, but in the end, Leclerc, he's got the soft tyres, fresh soft tyres, and he just breezes past. Now can he chase after Ocon as well? Meanwhile, it's been a miserable race for Albon. Had such a good qualifying, but is currently running around in P10. 1 measly point for the Williams driver as well. As we're watching Esteban Ocon, this is the final lap. Through the final corners. Can Leclerc out-traction him to the line? No, he can't. And Ocon's got enough to hold on for his second Grand Prix win. And has his first in Formula 1 in this career mode. As well. Hamilton Leclerc will get a double Ferrari podium. But it's Ferrari power on top today. As well. I don't know if they brought an engine upgrade or not, but it seems that whatever Ferrari have brought seems to have worked as well. I come across P5, which is not too bad. I mean, it's another good haul of points, 17 across the space of the weekend. Yeah, I'm just, it was a bit of I couldn't really catch Antonelli in the end. The gap sort of stabilised about 4 seconds-ish, afterwards, and obviously Leclerc was rapid. He could have won the Grand Prix. Sadly, ran out of laps for him. Alonso finished P7, and that's because something happened to Hulkenberg. So Hulkenberg DNF'd after he crossed the line, even though he didn't actually DNF. So he crossed the line there. There was the checker flag. And so he's coming through the sector. That Aston Martin, that's me. Or rather my AI, and Hulkenberg just careers into the back of him. Doesn't even DNF. And yes, that's just... The game's just given him a DNF. I really hope that gets fixed, as that has happened in previous F1 games for years. Norris's lead, though, has been cut to 20 points. It would have been more had Ocon not surrendered the lead. Ocon moves up to P10 with that result. I'm back up to P4 after Albon's miserable afternoon. He gets promoted to P9 now. Hulkenberg doesn't score. In terms of the constructors, with P5, I mean, I'd like to be catching Mercedes, but Mercedes looked good. Antonelli starting to improve. Russell has won last time out as well. So yeah, kind of thinking that Mercedes are stepping it up a bit. And I think for us, we just got to try and score as many points as possible. 5th and 7th, it's not the end of the world. It's a good result, I think. Well inside the top 10. That's a good haul of points. 16 points plus whatever we got in the sprint as well. The next episode will be out next week then. That is Reverse Zandvoort as well. The sprint race results are still broken, by the way, so I just thought just thought I'd mention that. They still haven't fixed that. Yes, reverse Zandvoort. I've not had a race around there. So Zandvoort is a dreadful track for me. So I'm expecting to qualify P16 or something like that and end up P12. So expect a miserable race as well. Then we've got Monza. Finally, we're back to normal at the Temple speed, and then a couple of street circuits to follow that as well. But yes, that's where I'm going to leave it today's video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe channel, and you see plenty more F125 driver camera videos as when they come out. Until the next video, then I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.